Holy shit, I won a game! I won 2 games! Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I thought I'd be a lot more happier when I finally won my first game, but it wasn't what I expected. I mean, I won, but it's like, okay, you gotta win. Your season's still very much over. I mean, it did feel good, but the second win felt a little bit better, I would say, just as because it's against Mr. Supersize and McThelan, or McNasty, who, I mean, you had a really good squad, but you have had a couple of losses. You're at 5-5. I didn't realize. I thought you were more like at 8-2 or something like that. So, yeah, I won. Like it was awesome. I didn't think I had a chance because Monday night going into the game, and this is the squeaker of the week right here, my game. Going into Monday night's game, I was up by half a point, right? And I had Chris Carson. He had Tevin Coleman. And while on paper, or, generally speaking, I would say that Chris Carson is just ranked higher. But the app, for whatever reason, had Chris projected to win. And I just thought, well, the app just knows my team's crappy. I have terrible luck. It just knows that Tevin Coleman's somehow going to score more points than Chris Carson. And I'm going to lose. So that's what I figured would happen. Went into Monday night, watching the game, fell asleep. And I think I was still down. But, I didn't think I had a chance. And what do you know? Chris Carson showed up. I won the game. It was magical. So I'm enjoying this moment very much so right now. So 111 to 103. Yeah, it was just a great game. Kyler Murray, I don't know who dropped him and put him on waivers, but thank you. He's been a really good quarterback. Of course, Devonta Freeman has disappointed again, but that leaves me looking for a running back this next week. But I don't care. I'm happy. I'll take the W. It was awesome. So let's see. Team Hessert, 159. Barclays Teabaggers, 129. Mike, you still need to change your name. BB got with the program. He's 4-6. You're 7-3. But let's see what happened. So Russell Wilson, Aaron Jones, Michael Thomas, Tyreek Hill, all just showed up for you, tore it up. I mean, BB, your team didn't do bad, but you had to start Brian Hoyer. Kareem Hunt didn't do well. Golden Tate actually did something for you. So did Christian Kirk, but it just wasn't enough to get that W. You would have beat me, but you were playing me. Team Simpson. So Shea, 5-5, not 61 points. Scotty, how come you could have scored this much when I played you? 96 points. So you won against Simpson, but wasn't much of a feat. So Shea, you had Josh Jacobs do well, but Singletary sucked, Watkins sucked, Josh Reynolds, who was a pickup off waiver, I'm assuming sucks, Jason Witten, Todd Gurley even. He just had a bad game. But Seventh Evans, who did you have? 2 points from Latavius Murray, 12 points from Kenny Galladay, 5 from Stephon Diggs, 1 from A.J. Brown. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice for me to be playing you, but oh well. Good job getting that W over Team Simpson. So, we've got Geoff, the Goof Troop, 86 points. Man, I scored more than a lot of people this week. Against Bobby, Superman Castle Blade. So, let's see. Bobby, I got to say, your team you have a decent record from what I thought your team was going to be. I mean, I have no room to stand on the judge because I thought I was going to have a great team and I'm the last in the league. But let's see. Aaron Rodgers didn't do well, but you had Derrick Henry, 35 points. Jarvis Landry, 19 points. There's where you want it right there. And then Goof, how did you lose it? Eckler, only 10 points. Amendola, 4 points. You look, you had a lot of people on bye, so sorry to hear about that loss, buddy. Better luck next time. So next one, Chuco Town Mahomes, 152. Bang it with Mr. Cooper, 155. This looks like another squeaker of the week. Damn, this was a close game. Manny. How did you get this W? Let's see. You had someone score you negative 1.5 points and you still won. That's impressive. Amari Cooper, 28 points, did it for you. Randall Cobb, so you have Cooper and Cobb, and they both scored over 20 points. Damn, that's some luck right there. And then Kyle Rudolph. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where it was right there. So it looks like you just had some waiver wire gold right there with some of those guys, and good job, man. Good win. Keep it up. Our league's kind of crazy this year. There's not really a clear-cut number one besides, I think, Luke and Mike are going to be the big contenders for the playoffs. It looks like they're going to be in the byes for the first round. So, good luck, guys. Good job, guys. So Luke took the W over Sam 135 to 108. I was scared there for a second during that Sunday's game because Luke had a huge lead going into it with a Thursday night performance by Melvin Gordon. And we know Lamar Jackson's always going to do well, but then you had Baker Mayfield actually doing well, Nick Chubb actually doing well. I was scared for a second, but then of course Luke takes home the big W. So there's week 10. Let's go to week 11. It's going to take a second for me to load up the matchups here. But while we're doing that, I just want to remind you guys there's still a couple of people that have dues. I think there's only like 2 people left. The guys who didn't come, maybe Scotty and someone else. But you guys still owe me dues, even though if you're not in the playoffs. It's the stand-up thing to pay your dues so that whoever does win will get their full winnings. So let's see. Coming up here next week, it's me versus Luke, one of the highest scoring teams, one of the best teams in the league. So of course I'm going to lose big time, but we'll see how it looks here. I'm projected to have, and I'm currently down a running back. I put in a waiver claim, I think, for Frank Gore. I knew it wasn't going to get Brian Hill, but stupid Devonta Freeman has been just screwing me over left and right this year. But that's another story. So let's see here. I am projected to have 79 points. I don't have a running back, and Luke's is projected for 141 points. So, yeah, don't like my chances. He's got Cooper Kupp, Hunter Henry, Melvin Gordon, Ezekiel Elliott. And I've got Kyler Murray. I've got to put someone on my bye, or in my spot for Chris Carson, who's on a bye. David Montgomery, disappointment. Yeah, just a crappy team. Of course, I'm picking myself, but I do not like my chances, like I said. Next, we have BB, Barclays Teabaggers, against Scotty, 7th Evans. So I'm going to go for Mr. BB on this one. Hopefully he picks up a quarterback that's better than Brian Hoyer, and then fills out his bye spots of Saquon Barkley and Golden Tate. Oh, you got Tom Brady there, so you'll be all right. Let's see who you have. Scotty, you have Dak Prescott, James Conner, Marlon Mack, Stephon Diggs, Marquise Brown's back. So I'm picking BB just because I want him to win. I don't think he'll win. I'm pretty sure Scotty will, but hey, you never know. Stranger things have happened in this league, especially. So let's see. We've got Bobby versus Mike. So 6-4 against 7-3. This should be a good game. Bobby's only projected 100, but that means nothing. If Derrick Henry can have another one of those games, oh wait, he's on a bye. Oops, maybe not Bobby. Maybe Le'Veon Bell will actually have a good game. I doubt it, but we'll see. So Bobby's got Josh Allen right now as a quarterback. You got Russell Wilson on a bye, so you do have some chance, Mr. Bobby. I'm going for you. Win it, Bobby. Do it. All right, supersize and make Thielen McNasty against Team Simpson. So let's see, Chris, you don't have a lot of people on buys. You picked up Jameis Winston. I'm not going to say anything about how he used to be my quarterback and I drafted him. Let's see, Team Simpson, Drew Brees, Josh Jacobs, Devin Singletary, Sammy Watkins, Jason Witten. You got some people coming back off buys. Cole Hardman. Don't really like your squad, Simpson, so I'm going to go for Chris. You just lost the game, so you can take a W. All right, so bang it with Mr. Cooper Manny against Goof Troop, 3-7. So, man, you got Matt Ryan, James White, Amari Cooper. If he can have another performance like he did last week, I think you should be a shoo-in. But Geoff, I'm going to go for you. You need to find another quarterback besides Ryan Tannehill. I think you drafted Ben Roethlisberger. You just have bad quarterback luck this year, so I'm rooting for you, buddy. Last game. Sam, Kareem Pies, 98 projected 98 points. Sam's 5-5 against Tony, who's also 5-5. Tony, I thought you'd have a better record than this, but you're projecting 103. So this should be a close game. Currently, Sam, you have Tyler Lockett in your lineup, and he's on a bye. So does Geronimo Allison for Tony. So you've both got players on a bye. Looks pretty even. I'm gonna go for you, Mr. Sam, on this one. Cream pie, that dude. So that's it. Those are the picks. Sorry I haven't made a video in a few weeks. It's been busy with work, but you'll get them when you get them. Best I can do. If anyone actually wants to make their own, that might be nice too, but I'm not holding my breath. I'll see you buttholes on the digital field.